Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brothers and sisters, today we're going to explore a story that delves deep into the heart of societal perceptions, the weight of tradition, and most importantly, the healing power of love. Join me as we embark on this emotional journey. We begin our tale in the vibrant city of Lahore, a place where history whispers through the ages. Here, amidst the bustling streets and colorful bazaars, there existed a prestigious university that stood as a beacon of knowledge. Within its hallowed halls walked thousands of students, each with their own dreams and aspirations. Yet there was one among them whose story was etched with pain and resilience. Meet Ruqaiya, a name that symbolized both strength and gentleness. She was a student of literature, a testament to her profound love for language and stories. As we first set eyes on Ruqaiya, we see a girl cloaked in mystery. She moved through the campus veiled in black, her face hidden from view. Only her eyes, pools of sadness, gazed out at the world. This wasn't merely a fashion choice for Ruqaiya. Each layer of her veil was a shield against a past she'd rather forget, a past that had left its mark on her soul. The other students, with their youthful curiosity, often whispered about her. Some called her shy, others labeled her old-fashioned, but they were all oblivious to the depths of her story. Amidst these curious glances and hushed whispers, a new student entered the campus. A breath of fresh air named Zeeshan. He was bright, kind-hearted, and quick-witted. His smile could light up a room, and his laughter echoed with joy. Zeeshan was the kind of person who saw beyond the surface, who felt empathy for those misunderstood. From the moment their eyes met, there was a spark, an inexplicable connection. Zeeshan found himself drawn to Ruqaiya, intrigued by her quiet nature and haunted eyes. But how could he possibly approach her? How could he break through her walls without causing her further pain? Days turned into weeks, and Zeeshan's feelings for Ruqaiya only grew stronger. He watched her from afar, admiring her graceful presence, even though he longed to talk to her, to understand the enigma that was Ruqaiya. Finally, mustering all his courage, he decided to approach her. As he walked towards her, his heart pounded in his chest, not with arrogance, but with a genuine desire to connect. When he was just a few steps away, he softly greeted her, "Salam alaikum." His voice was gentle, respectful, and carried with it a kindness that mirrored his heart. At that moment, the world around them seemed to fade away, and only Zeeshan and Ruqaiya remained, connected by a shared silence and a burgeoning hope for understanding. Upon hearing his greeting, Ruqaiya responded with a soft, "Wa alaykum as-salam," her voice like the tinkling of bells, delicate yet resonant. Her reply was brief, yet it opened the door to a dialogue that neither of them had anticipated. And so their conversations began hesitantly, like the first buds of spring, tentatively pushing through the winter's chill. Zeeshan, with his innate sensitivity, chose his words carefully. He spoke of literature, of poetry and art, and he listened intently to Ruqaiya's thoughts, his eyes reflecting her words like a mirror. With each passing day, their bond deepened, and Zeeshan couldn't help but feel a profound sense of connection with Ruqaiya, a connection that transcended their physical surroundings. As the days went by, Zeeshan's affection for Ruqaiya only intensified. He admired her intelligence, her gentle spirit, and the strength that radiated from her very being. But he knew that she carried a heavy burden, and he wanted to be there for her, to support her without prying into her past. One afternoon, as they sat under the shade of a tree, sharing a quiet moment, Zeeshan finally gathered the courage to express his feelings. His heart pounded in his chest as he confessed his love for her. But as he uttered these three little words, "I love you," a profound change came over Ruqaiya's face. Her eyes, usually so serene, glistened with tears, and for a moment Zeeshan feared that he might have caused her pain. However, Ruqaiya composed herself quickly, her voice trembling slightly as she replied, "Zeeshan, I appreciate your feelings, but I'm afraid I cannot reciprocate them." Zeeshan was taken aback by her response, but he respected her decision. He knew that she had a story that had shaped her in ways he couldn't fully comprehend. And so, he waited patiently, hoping that she would one day open up to him. In the meantime, Zeeshan continued to be a constant presence in Ruqaiya's life, offering her friendship and support without expecting anything in return. Months passed, and Ruqaiya found herself torn between her growing feelings for Zeeshan and the walls she had built around her heart. She knew that opening up would mean facing her past, a past she had worked so hard to bury. But as Zeeshan's love and patience continued to touch her, she began to see a glimmer of hope in the darkness of her pain. And then one day, as fate would have it, Ruqaiya decided to confide in Zeeshan. She revealed to him the trauma she had endured, the pain that had driven her to hide her face behind the veil. As she spoke, tears streamed down her face, releasing years of pent-up emotions. Zeeshan listened intently, his heart breaking for her. And when she finished, he held her hand, his eyes filled with understanding and love. In that moment, Ruqaiya felt a weight lift from her shoulders. By sharing her story, she had taken the first step towards healing. From that day forward, Zeeshan was more determined than ever to win Ruqaiya's heart. He showered her with kindness, respect, and understanding, never once making her feel like a burden. Slowly but surely, Ruqaiya began to open up, her walls crumbling before the relentless tide of Zeeshan's affection. She started to see the sincerity in his eyes, the genuineness of his love. And as time went on, her feelings for Zeeshan grew stronger, eclipsing the fear and trauma that had once dominated her heart. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Ruqaiya made a decision. She realized that she couldn't keep hiding behind her pain any longer. With Zeeshan by her side, she felt ready to face the world once again. Hand in hand, they walked towards the lake, its placid waters reflecting the beauty of the twilight sky. Reaching a secluded spot, Ruqaiya slowly removed her veil, revealing a face marred by the scars of her past, but illuminated by the resilience of her spirit. As Zeeshan looked into Ruqaiya's eyes, he saw not just beauty, but strength, courage, and an indomitable will to live. In that moment, he knew that he loved her even more than before, if that were possible. Taking her hand, he whispered, "The face that hid in fear, I want to build my future around it." His words were music to Ruqaiya's ears, a melody that resonated with the longings of her soul. She leaned against Zeeshan, finding solace in his unwavering support. Together, they faced the world, hand in hand, ready to build a future filled with love, understanding, and hope. The news of Ruqaiya's decision spread through the university like wildfire, drawing mixed reactions from the student body. Some were shocked, others disapproving. But Zeeshan and Ruqaiya remained unfazed. Their bond, forged in the fires of adversity, was unbreakable. In time, Ruqaiya's strength and Zeeshan's steadfast love became a beacon of hope, proving that true love sees beyond the surface, beyond the scars and the pain, and focuses on the beauty of the soul. As their story unfolded, Ruqaiya and Zeeshan found solace in each other's arms. They knew that their journey wouldn't be easy, but they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, united by their love and shared dreams. Today, Ruqaiya stands as a beacon of hope and healing for many young girls. She uses her experiences to guide and support those who faced similar traumas, helping them find their voice and strength. Her story has become a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit, a spirit that can rise above even the darkest of times. So my brothers and sisters, as we bring this tale to a close, let us remember that behind every veil, there's a story waiting to be understood. Let us be Zeeshan to someone, offering love and support without judgment. And let us strive to create a world where every Ruqaiya finds the strength to unveil her story and embrace her true self. Thank you for joining us on this journey of love, resilience, and hope. May Allah bless you all. And until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.